Welcome to our 21-day pain recovery journey. As I pack for moving, I've been thinking about something many of you have asked about, setting boundaries when you're in pain. If you've been struggling with this too, you're not alone. Today, you'll discover how three inspiring people transform their pain recovery journey through better boundaries. And you know what's fascinating about boundaries? They're actually about connection, not distance. Think of it like pieces of a puzzle. It's about finding the right way for people to fit together rather than keeping them apart. If you're searching for ways to protect your well being while staying connected to others, please like and subscribe. It helps others find this information when they need it most. Greetings. It's nice to see you again, and those here for the first time, you're very welcome. Today I'm introducing you to Marika, a 36-year-old preschool teacher who developed complex regional pain syndrome, or CRPS, after a minor playground accident. CRPS is a complex neurological condition where the body's pain signals become intensely amplified after an injury. It can cause severe burning, extreme sensitivity to touch, and visible changes in the affected area. For Marika, this meant her right arm became extremely sensitive to touch, with burning pain and skin that would change temperature and color. The enthusiastic hugs from her young students, once a highlight of her day, became a source of anxiety. I felt guilty about needing space, she explained. Teaching young children while protecting her sensitive arm seemed impossible at first. The turning point came when she turned boundary setting into a playful learning experience for her class, creating the high five zone and the gentle hello space. By involving her students in the solution, she found a way to maintain the warm connections she cherished while protecting her needs. While Marika navigated boundaries with young children, Greta encountered unique challenges in professional event planning management. At 45, this corporate events manager lives with endometriosis. This is a condition where the tissue similar to the uterine lining grows outside the uterus. This causes severe pelvic pain and fatigue that often follows unpredictable patterns, making each day uniquely challenging. I used to push through important client meetings even on my worst days, Greta shared. She noticed that hiding her needs led to more severe pain flares. Working closely with her team, she developed what she calls her professional pain toolkit, clear communication strategies for different workplace situations. One of her colleagues played a crucial role, helping her recognize that being open about her needs actually strengthened client relationships through being authentic in their communication. Our next person that we're talking about today is Joel, and his journey adds another layer to our understanding of boundaries in pain recovery. At 53, this community choir director developed cervical dystonia. That's a neurological condition that causes painful, involuntary contractions of the neck muscles. For Joel, this meant his head would often twist or tilt involuntarily, particularly during periods of stress or sustained movement. The neck pain from these constant muscle contractions made it especially challenging to maintain the posture needed for conducting. Standing at the podium, making eye contact with choir members, and holding his arms up for extended periods that movements were essential to conducting, all became sources of increased pain and muscle spasms. At first, I thought I'd have to give up conducting entirely, Joel shared. Every rehearsal felt like a battle between my love for music and my body's needs. The turning point in his recovery journey came when he stopped seeing boundaries as limitations and started viewing them as opportunities for innovation. Together with his choir, Joel reimagined how a conductor could lead. He developed what he now calls adaptive conducting, combining modified gestures that worked with his body's capabilities and using a specialized conductor's podium that allowed for comfortable positioning, and also discovering that sharing leadership with section leaders could actually enhance the choir's overall musicianship. What started as adaptations from my recovery became innovations in conducting, Joel explains. His choir members noticed something remarkable too. These changes brought new depth to their musical connection. One longtime choir member observed, "We've learned to tune into subtle gestures and really listen to each other. Our music has actually become more nuanced." These three stories highlight an important connection that research has uncovered about boundaries and pain. So let's explore what science tells us about why setting boundaries can make such a huge difference when you're dealing with pain and you're on your road to recovery. Studies have demonstrated that clear boundaries actually lower stress hormones like cortisol, which can amplify pain signals. When we feel in control of our space and interactions, our nervous system's threat response decreases. A common misconception is that boundaries create distance, but evidence actually suggests they facilitate deeper connections by creating sustainable ways to interact. Research has shown that people who set clear boundaries often report stronger, more authentic relationships and better pain recovery outcomes. So now let's go on and explore how we can apply these insights into your daily life. Like Marika, you might start with boundary mapping, identifying different types of interactions and your needs in each situation. This could mean creating specific zones or signals that others can easily understand and respect. And taking inspiration from Greta's approach, maybe you can consider developing your own communication toolkit. This might include prepared phrases for different situations, helping you express your needs clearly and yet professionally. And remember how she found that being authentic actually strengthened her professional relationships. Just like I'm authentic with my viewers, I have voice challenges due to my post COVID lung damage, and I'm working through them, but I'm adapting. So, the next one we're talking about is Joel's story that shows us how boundaries can inspire creative solutions. Think about alternative ways to connect that honor your body's needs. Sometimes, like Joel's conducting innovations, these new approaches can even enhance the experience for everyone involved. And as we wrap up today's exploration of boundaries and pain recovery, please remember that setting boundaries isn't about putting up walls. It's about creating clear pathways for connection and support. Whether you're caring for family, pursuing a career, engaged in your community, enjoying hobbies, or focusing on your well-being at home, your journey to better boundaries is unique to you. In our next video, we'll explore other essential aspects of pain recovery. And until then, remember that you're part of a community learning these skills together. Positive change is possible, one boundary at a time. So it's bye for now, and I'm wishing you a comfortable week.